talking about, we have already talked about the constellations. We've already read page 64, correct? Yes? Okay, now we are looking at the page that says Go Digital. Or, yes, the page that has the Go Digital at the bottom of it. It should be page 65, correct? Okay. Now, your Go Digital question. It says, people live in the northern and southern hemispheres see different constellations due to their position on Earth. Again, some people live above the equator, some people live below the equator. Make sense? Everybody with me so far? It then goes on to ask, or to tell you, research some well-known constellations of the southern hemisphere. Do the two hemispheres share any constellations? So we have two questions here. It tells us it wants us to do research on. Does that make sense? Okay? We're not all going to research both questions. Some groups are going to research question 1. Some groups are going to research question 2. Okay? But I need you to listen to me before we even start. Okay? I know some of you know this, and I know some of you don't know this, but y'all, not everything you see on the internet is real, and it's not all true. Okay? Just like not everything you see on TikTok is real, not everything you see on Facebook is real. There can be things that are changed, doctored, not true, stuff like that. Okay? Same thing with the internet. There are certain websites where you can get on and it not have accurate information on it. That's the problem with it. One of those websites, for example, is called Wikipedia. Has anybody ever heard of Wikipedia? Yes, okay? Wikipedia is a great website. It's got a lot of information on it. But it's not always true because people can edit the information that is on there. I don't know how you do it, but it is possible. Somebody can get on there. Anybody can get on there. Anybody can get on there and literally edit whatever they want to put on there. For example, a couple years ago, there was, when Troy played Appalachian State and I think almost beat them, somebody from Troy then got on and typed in Appalachian State University, whatever it is. And when all the information popped up about it, they then edited it to where it said Troy is the best. Well, is that accurate information about what we're learning about Appalachian State? This is Miss Need. Hey. Okay, thank you. Oh, hey, he's actually in Miss Gardner's room. Okay, bye. So again, not everything you read on the internet is for real. Okay, that's just it's kind of the way it is. So we have to be able to figure out, is this true and accurate information? Am I getting this from a good source, a reliable source, or am I getting this from a source that's not always accurate? It's kind of like when y'all go to PE, okay? You go to PE, you see something happen with your own eyes, and you come back and tell me, Miss Need, this and this and this and this is what happened. But then you also tell someone else who didn't see it, and then they come to me and they add a little fluff to it. Miss Need, this is actually what happened. They add a little bit more to it. Now, they're not a very reliable source because they were not the person that actually seen all of it. Same thing with your internet. You may get on there. You may see things on there. But again, we have to make sure that we can what? We can what? Trust. We have to be able to see if we can trust it. What website did I tell you is not always trustworthy? Wikipedia. It's not. Love Wikipedia so much. Love it. Sorry, not always trustworthy. So, groups 1 and 4. You are researching the first question that says, research some well-known constellations of the southern hemisphere. 1 and 4. So, if you want to write down that question on the top of your desk with your expo marker, you are researching some well-known constellations of the southern hemisphere. That's what you're writing on the top of your desk. And then when you start coming up with some answers, groups 1 and 4, you are then going to write down. It's going to give you a lot, okay? It's going to give you a lot of answers, but I think some of them pop up on Wikipedia, so we need to make sure... We need to make sure that we are not looking at a Wikipedia website because it may not be very accurate. Okay? You are looking up what are some well-known constellations of the southern hemisphere. Every other group, 2, 5, 6, y'all are researching. Do the two hemispheres share the constellations? Do the two hemispheres share any constellations? So you need to type in, do the northern and southern hemispheres share any constellations? Groups 2, 5, and 6, listen to me. Your answer is either going to be yes, it shares, or no, it doesn't share, and then you need to give an explanation. Does that make sense? But again, you have to make sure that the source you are looking at is reliable. Does that make sense? We don't just want to click on the first one because it's the first one. We need to make sure it is a reliable source. Yes.
What do you want us to search?
What did I tell you all to search? Ask the people in your group. What did I just tell you to search? You have 2 other groups that you can ask. What else? What are y'all supposed to search? Group 6, 5, and 2. What are y'all supposed to search? It's almost like you have the question on the bottom of this page. I got it straight from your book where it says Go Digital. Groups 1 and 4 are researching some well-known constellations of the southern hemisphere. Groups 2, 5, and 6 are researching, do the two hemispheres share any constellations? Listen, I'm only giving you 5 minutes to do this as a group. You are doing it with the people sitting in your group. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
After the timer goes off, we're going to come back together and discuss our answers.